jail. It's like that time I was interrogated.
Tell me your name. This is all for research.
Research? Who's research?
So, hello there. Well, we are currently at Greeham Common. Whether you know its history or not, this used to be an American British Light Air Force base, renowned for all the protests because obviously nuclear disarmament and all that malarkey. And it's since its closure basically was converted into like a nature reserve, so it's a vast expanse of space, as you can see. And we've just left Vanlife Eats Big Picnic nearby, so we took like a 30-minute drive, and basically we just come here after the long weekend of chilling out with friends and all that sort of stuff, our last festival of the year, just to come for a little bit of a day's break. One, to let Archie just run free. Come on in. So yeah, we just gone for a walk around Greeham Common. Just found this little mound just to chill out. Basically, like it's been a full-on year of like meetups and festivals and all that sort of stuff, and I think a lot of people can resonate with some of the things I'm probably going to say and all that sort of stuff. But my main thing is literally like I'm kind of festivaled out and peopled out. But don't get me wrong, it's been absolutely amazing meeting up with friends and all that sort of stuff, just hanging out, having the odd blowout, late nights, campfires, barbecues, drinks, all that sort of stuff in the UK, and it's been amazing. And like today was our last day at the festival at Vanlife Eats Big Picnic. It's been a great weekend as well, but you kind of like sometimes sit there and think to yourself, well, how much does it all cost for me to go to like the Overlander show and Vanlife Fest and Vanlife Big Picnic and all the other little meetups? And when you price it all up with not just the tickets, but also the cost of fuel, driving somewhere, the cost of food and drinks and everything else like that, that could be the money that you use to get yourself into Europe, across the Eurotunnel or into Europe. And you could be like living cheaper in Europe, in like Eastern Europe and places like that, than you could do when just going to a festival. And you can meet up with friends at any time, or just stay in contact on social media. Archie, come in. Here, come on. And so on. So it's been a bit of reflection, and that's why I say I'm kind of peopled out and festivaled out. Come here. So, sorry, there's just another dog walking by. Come on, lie down. You gonna lie down? You join me on camera. Come on, lie down. Hey, come on, lie down. Yeah. So yeah, we're kind of done for this year. So my plans are literally, because of reflecting on obviously the price of living in the UK and the costs of all these festivals and all that sort of stuff, is literally now to that's me for this year and for next year. And it's not because the festivals are crap or meeting up with friends is crap, it's literally because when you look back on why you wanted to do van life, why you wanted to convert a van, was to travel. And I made the video the other day of like my highlights of Europe. Come on, lie down. Come and lie down. And it just makes you think, what am I doing in the UK? Why don't I go back and travel? And again, I've been chatting with a lot of friends, and a lot of people I've been saying the same thing and all that sort of stuff. You know, I think 2023 is the year to get back out into Europe and all that sort of stuff. So for me and Archie, we're going to chill out here for the next 24 hours. We're going to head back to my mum's, and I've got some more modifications that I need to do, and all the modifications that I've been doing in the past few weeks since I've been back out of Scotland and all that sort of stuff, it is literally on my mind, is to prepare myself to go back to do another winter Scotland, and then to get back into Europe. And so we've got a few more things that we need to do before the middle of September, when we decide to head back post mozzie season into the Highlands of Scotland and go and live. So our future plans are literally mid-September, like I said, go to Scotland. We're literally going to try and go the west coast of Scotland and bounce around all the different islands like Lewis and Harris, Arran, Skye, North and South Uist, and all that sort of stuff, pretty much up until like New Year. Then I'm going to go and meet some friends for New Year's Eve and all that sort of stuff, have a little impromptu gathering. It'll be a good chance to see people again after being quite isolated and quite remote. And then I'll stay up in Scotland as well, probably until March, April time. Why am I doing that? Like I say, it's kind of like you get peopled out at times, and Archie gets peopled out at times. He gets quite stressed. So to go off grid, push the van to its limits, and get a bit of isolation and a bit of mental peace in your mind and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to do that, and then after March, April next year, we're going to come back out of Scotland, go and see family and a few friends, and then our future plans after that is to get some other modifications done to the plan, which is already in the pipeline. And then by there's no timeline as such, but by June, July, I'd like to be heading back across the Channel Tunnel into Europe with Archie, and then take a slow drive through like middle Germany, northern Germany, down towards Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, and then our plan in our head is to go for autumn time, so you can start to head towards Romania, and then hopefully we can spend winter in Romania, and then after that we'll probably head down into Bulgaria for about 90 days, and then roam around the coast of Bulgaria. So you get a bit of a winter, a bit of a decent spring, and then by the time your 90 days finishes in Bulgaria, you've then got 90 days to come all the way back through Bulgaria, Romania, and then back into the EU, and possibly come around via Spain or something. There's a few places, and it's already in the planning for me and Archie, so that is our plans. But for how we do YouTube and all that sort of stuff, again, it's just sometimes you fall out of love with sitting here talking. And I know that everybody, all you guys, invest your time in me and Archie by sitting there and watching our videos, and subscribe to us and leave us the amazing comments that you do. But sometimes you just need a time out. So we're looking at, and I just don't know until I actually start doing it, whether it's going to be like a weekly just chat vlog, and then all the dramatic footage and scenery and cinematic footage I save up, and then just do one monthly roundup like September or something, or October's roundup. I just don't know. Or whether I then go to just doing 2 videos a week. Again, I feel sometimes for me like you're kind of just putting content out for the sake of putting content out, because you need a video out each week, which I don't enjoy. And I also feel in myself that I kind of want to drive and not have to worry about filming, and go and drive to enjoy the journey and the destination, and then film a bit of that rather than rushing to film something. And also by doing that, whether it's a month or every 2 weeks or whatever it's going to be, will give me the time to then enjoy the journey and spend more time with Archie rather than rushing to get somewhere to film it and so on. So I hope you understand that. So that's kind of our plans with how we might take YouTube forward. And for me, it's all about my journey of learning as a creator and all that sort of stuff, and try and make more interesting content about our adventures, whether it's in Scotland or in Europe or in Romania, Bulgaria, wherever it's going to be, just to make more interesting, more viewable, more enjoyable, and more interesting for you guys as well about our adventures and our journeys. So after this video is released, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to concentrate on me and Archie and spend some time with Mom, get the van prepped, then go to Scotland and just go off enjoying ourselves for a bit, and then we'll be back. So that's kind of like our plans, what we're going to be up to, and so on and so on. So I hope that you'll stick with us while we take a short break. We will be back at some stage. I just don't know when, whether it's September or October. But in the meantime, as always, I would just like to thank every single person that subscribed to us. Even if the people have subscribed and then left after a while, I thank you all very much from the bottom of our hearts for all your support, whether it's watching, liking, leaving a comment, subscribing, and to everybody that's bought stickers, merchandise from us, or even just donated some money to us to buy a coffee. It is eternally appreciated from the bottom of our hearts. So for now, we're going to say goodbye, and we will see you at some stage on the next video, hopefully soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the update, I guess. So I left Greeham Common in a bit of a wanting to get back to my mum's, basically. So we had delivered a what do they call it, a massive big skylight, 700 by 500 midi heki skylight for the back of the van, which I'll show you in a minute. So literally we had a 50 by 50 square fan, which was always vented. It wasn't the greatest of insulation values and vents either, because it literally just popped up and created a little space for air to get in. So what I wanted was something that was bigger, let more natural light into the van, but also that you could literally pop right up, open up. That will allow you to stand on the bed and get up into the roof of the van. One, to fly a drone for more ventilation, but this one has got a better, from what my research tells me, a better insulation value, and just looks smarter and neater. So I spent the past couple of days fitting it. Had to cut a slightly bigger hole into the van to drop the frame in, and then obviously seal it, and cut through all the wood on the ceiling in order to sink the actual frame where the covers are into the van. So I'll show you that now, and then we'll go on to the next part of what we've been up to as well. So the fan comes with a nice sliding blackout blind, which would do the job, and on the opposite side, mosquito net, which would do the job. And again, it's got this latch system here, so you can pop the vent up in 3 different locations. Cross it in, you can lock that in, or just pop right up here. Hello. Look at this for a game changer. So I can literally pop my head up anytime and have a look around and see what's going on in the world. Possible plans: put some decking down the sides. I'm thinking of sliding the solar panel all the way over that side and then running some decking down the side. One, because I'm going to have a side ladder on that side, which will mean I've got some form of foothold on top of the roof, but also I could just pop my drone up here on a bit of decking and fly it off. What do you reckon? See you later. So in another update, I bought these, which are supposedly an 18-watt light. I've got 8 of these. So one of the things I wanted to do was, after like getting rid of the awning and fitting all the unistrut like you saw in the previous videos when I was at Mulevans, is to mount a load of these onto the unistrut facing outwards. So basically when I'm off grid, whether it's Scotland, middle of winter, or in Romania, I can literally connect everything up to the aux beam, and I've got like a 360 lighting capability. So yeah, I've ordered these off eBay and I'll leave a link below. So literally wouldn't be fitting these over the next few days. Tested it on my Power Oak. Just use this bit of cable that Neil gave me as a testing piece, and that is the light. So testing it, 10 watts, 8 to 10 watts, that's all it's giving out. But these are like little floodlights that should give us, with 3 down the side and 2 at the back of the rear, and then another 3 each side, should be more than enough. Again, if I need to, I can add some more at a later date. 13 watts now, so they are going to be bright, hopefully a game changer. Let there be light. Now I'm blinded by light, I've got red spots in my eyes. So we've fitted that roof vent. That was one of our major jobs to do after we came back from Vanlife Eats. That's in. Fingers crossed. There's been no rain, but I'm going to test it over the next couple of days. All I'm going to do now is literally sand down a little parts of the roof and then restain the roof. And then next week sometime, what day is it next week? After the 5th or 6th of September, head back to Mulevans, and then we're going to wire all the outside lights, pod lights, to the unistrut. And then the last job after that is literally then to go and collect my rear insulated screen from Webnet Fly Screens. And then after that, it is disappear to Scotland. Buddy. So yeah, that's our plans, that's what we've been doing, all that sort of stuff. So that's a little update for you. Fingers crossed it's all going to work out cheap, easy, simple, and we can get ourselves going to Scotland. So that's it. Bye.